Hi everyone, so today's video is all about our favourite bromance and our favourite friendship, Yelena and Kate. Round of applause for them please. You better be clapping. I think everyone that watched Hawkeye can agree that these two have a great chemistry together. I hope to see their friendship evolve more, and I hope we see them together. You know, as friends, my idea for how this could move forward is with West Coast Avengers. So for a little backstory, if you don't know, West Coast Avengers is a well-established team in the Marvel comics, founded by Hawkeye, Clint Barton, and was taken over by Kate at one point. Now, during this timeline, Kate had already been in the Young Avengers, so that had happened, that was in the past. So obviously that's not happened in her MCU journey. MCU, while it does take from the comics, it is its own thing, so maybe they're not going to do a Young Avenger thing. Because I highly doubt Yelena will be a Young Avenger, but I could see her in the West Coast Avengers, that would fit her perfectly. You know, Kate's old team was like Kid Omega and Gwenpool, not exactly black and white heroes, more stained with blood. Halves are going to separate, and I think we're going to have Kate in the Young Avengers for a bit and Yelena maybe in Thunderbolts with Baron Zemo and John Walker. Maybe we'll see there, because we've seen her interact with Valentina and we've seen John Walker interact with her, so maybe that's the connection there, unless she's going the more hired killer route. So I think they're going to separate for a bit, then get back together. I don't think Yelena will ever join a team like her sister did. I think she obviously has these trust issues, and joining a team in her eyes may be why Natasha died. So I think it's going to be more like a cameo from her popping in all the time. Obviously this is all in my head and will definitely not happen. Maybe a more realistic approach is that we'll just see Yelena as a maybe anti-hero that pops in from time to time to give Kate advice, because I'm not sure where they could go with Yelena that isn't Thunderbolts, her getting a redemption arc and stuff like that. Kate is obvious hero path, she's going to go to the Young Avengers, they're definitely gearing up for that, but Yelena doesn't really fit with the Young Avengers, in my mind anyway. Look, all I'm saying is that the banter between Yelena and Kate is pure magic, and I would love to see them adopt Jeff the Shark as their pet. You know, like when you go to a pub and like the person that owns the pub has a dog and it's like the pub dog? Like the West Coast Avengers or Young Avengers HQ Shark. Land Shark, Jeff the Shark. He needs to be in the MCU now, thank you. I don't know, I just think there's something really nice and poetic about a widow always needing a hawk to guide her. And that with Clint, Kate and Yelena. I just feel like that's really nice and cool, and I think Kate and Yelena balance each other out. Kate is this over hyperactive person, Yelena is not that, but Yelena missed out on her childhood, Kate didn't, and they kind of like mash well together. So I'm really excited to see if their friendship grows. I think it would be stupid of Disney and the MCU to drop that, because it's not something we see in the comics obviously, and I'm really glad it was explored in the MCU. So that is it. I hope you liked today's video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, well, give it a thumbs down I guess, or just don't do anything. That's an option too. Subscribe, bell, comment if you want to. Video suggestions are always helpful. What do you think about Yelena and Kate? Do you like their friendship? Do you like the bants? Bants? I'm like in with the kids now. Okay, I'm gonna stop now. I will see you next week. Bye everyone. Bye.